Welcome back. Today on Dialed In DIY, we're making a portable air conditioner. We're dialing in an old approach for cooling air using almost exclusively parts left over from previous projects. All you need are some basic tools. I'm going to start off with a picture walkthrough of how this was made. Then we'll have some video footage of final assembly and operation. The primary body for this project was made out of two sizes of ABS pipe, an ABS reducer, a PVC coupler, and a plastic end cap. I threw in an old computer fan and the recycled parts included in the picture on the bottom right corner, and I was ready to go. The rings of holes in each of the ABS pipe are for airflow. An aluminum dryer vent elbow made a perfect housing for the fan. I then painted all the pieces for final effect before trying it out. The picture in the upper right corner shows the template I made for actually creating a switch case. It's also where I connected the power. So now let's take a closer look at assembly and operation. Let's start with where I decided to dial it in a little bit. I hand-rolled a piece of sheet metal and put it down the inside of the one tube, and then I drilled some holes along the bottom. I fed segment of metal clothes hanger through each of these holes to make a little bit of a platform at the bottom to stop my ice bottles from falling through. You'll see this in a minute. This is the outer part of the fan body. You can see I made 3 rings of holes around the outside to facilitate the airflow, and then put a plastic cap on the bottom to close it all together. You insert these two pieces together, and you have the main body of the fan unit. Now it's time to add a cooling agent. Ice. But I wanted to find a way to do it so that there was less mess for cleanup. So, plastic bottles, frozen. I added some blue food color to the one, that's why it has that color, just to make sure that no one drank it when I was done with it. Taking the center tube back out, you can see that that bottle of ice that I put inside can't slide through because of that little platform we put in the bottom. A second bottle of ice and I'm ready to go. This fan will now operate cooling for about 4 hours or more. That little metal ring I put around the bottle is just an extra piece of clothes hanger that I used to give a little extra even spacing between the bottle and the wall of the fan body. It's completely optional. I put the fan body right on top of that PVC coupler, and the coupler fits right down inside the piece of ABS on top. Now we'll plug in the power. I used an old power supply and put an on-off switch right in the middle of the wire. That wire then ends up connecting to a quick disconnect, which I can remove or insert into the fan to operate it. This keeps everything nice and clean and easy to stow away. This is actually that switch housing that we made. We just attached it to the side of the fan housing. Now let's plug it into a wall and see how it works. The 3-way switch that I added in line here actually allows the fan to operate at 3 different speeds, which is really nice. The slowest one's really quiet. This is low. This is on medium now. And this is the high speed. I do like making things just for the fun of it, but it's also nice when they work. And this worked out quite well. The ambient air is changed to a 12-degree deficit, which is really quite nice. You're not going to cool off a large room with this, but it is a great little personal cooling system. So why and how does it work? It's really quite simple. The ambient air is drawn through the outside holes at the top of the outside tube. That air is then pulled down to the bottom of the inside of this tube, where it has to then come through the inside of that other tube where the ice is, forcing the air to draw past the ice. This helps to cool the air before it reaches the fan, where it then comes out the top. And that's how it works. Thank you for watching. Please press like and then subscribe. There will be more Dialed In DIY to come.